A scary experience for an Oahu woman. She says she was followed by a vehicle with blue lights, but it wasn't an officer who was trying to pull her over. Sarah Madison spoke with the woman and found out what to do if you find yourself in the same situation. Sarah.
Marissa, Honolulu police tell us the case has been referred to the prosecutor's office. The victim, Lacey Douglas, did not want to be on camera, but tells us she wanted to share her story and let people know to be vigilant and stay smart.
About 8:30 at night, Lacey Douglas was leaving Mililani towards Wahiawa when she noticed an old Crown Victoria with blue lights following her.
And the specific vehicle's lights were in the front windshield, so they were inside of the car instead of on top. And so I could tell that something was kind of off. No sirens at all, just the lights. And then the uncomfortably, just closeness from my vehicle to his. So I could tell that there was an intention of, he wanted to pull me over.
Douglas tells us her instincts kicked in, and she did not pull over.
I called 911 and talked to them, and they verified that that specific plate was, in fact, not an officer, and to not pull over.
Douglas says the vehicle eventually drove off. She met with an officer who opened an impersonating a law enforcement officer case.
It just made me really sick that one day, or in the past, we don't really know, that one day his attempt of pulling someone over could be successful.
Under state law, you are not allowed to display blue and red lights on your car or motorcycle. That's only reserved for vehicles used by county law enforcement, Department of Public Safety, DLNR, and DOT harbor officials. The punishment is a fine of up to $1,000 or 1 year behind bars.
Law enforcement experts tell us if you are stuck in a similar situation and you're uncertain if an officer is trying to pull you over, the first thing you need to do is turn on your hazard lights. This shows that you acknowledge the vehicle behind you. Then slow down and head towards a well-lit or populated area to pull over.
Like Douglas, you can call 911 to verify.
There are unmarked vehicles used by HPD that have visor-mounted blue lights inside the vehicle. According to HPD's policy, with only 2 exceptions, those lights should not be used to stop drivers. Typically, only marked vehicles or those with lights on top can make the stop. Marissa.